Hello and welcome back to WheelSpinTV, and today we're going to be doing a top 10 drift car video, which is my best top 10 drift cars that I really like. We're not going to be inclusive of the Formula Drift Pack. Anyone can jump in them and go sideways. These are going to be cars that you can build and personalise to whatever you want, and these are the best ones that I find in the game. Now, I will be going through some cars that didn't quite make the list. The list will be personal to me. These are my favourite ones, and also I will be going at the end of the video, so please hang about to the end of the video. I'll be sharing some news on some new additions, if you like, to the channel and what we're going to be doing, as well as Forza content. Let's jump into it. So we'll start off with one we all know is a great drift car, the 86 Toyota Trueno AE 86. Now this car is an awesome little drift car. I've stuck the RB26 engine conversion in there. I've got it around 650, 700 horsepower. Very well balanced car, really flickable, very controllable, and a really smooth car. Let's get in the next one. Next up is the 87 Nissan Skyline GTR, which is the R31 model. Again, a very easy flickable car. Got the RB26 in it again. It's a long wheelbase, so it's not twitchy at all. So it's a very, very well balanced drift car again. Now, I could probably make a video, I kid you not, dedicated to Nissan drift cars. Realistically, any S chassis car from Nissan is going to be a very well balanced car. Anyhow, on to the next. Next up, we have the 97 BMW M3. And while I said in the last one, we could make a video dedicated to Nissan drift cars, we could also make one to BMW. I mean, most BMWs are very well balanced cars. The E36 is one of my favourites. Really good driftable car. This particular one has an RB26 in it again, but also is very good with the straight six, or the standard engine if you like. Really easy to drift, very smooth, very controllable and enjoyable, and something you will see all over the UK drift scene. They're just really easy drift cars. Next up, we have the 02 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Another one you can say as well is a 95 ZR1. Both very good drift cars. This one in particular I prefer. This has got an standard engine in this one. I do find that V8s are really good for drifting. They're very high torque engines and are really smooth on the power delivery. And obviously the smoother you are with your throttle, the smoother your drift is. So anything really with a V8 are just really good, easy, controllable drift cars, and really good for doing tandems. Now this car actually gets really good angle as well once it's been set up. Now this is the 97 Mazda RX 7 with the body kit added to it, so you can get wider tyres. Now a few people are going to hate me for this, but you know what, I don't care. I've taken the rotary, or as I like to call them, the Doritos. I've taken that out, chucked that in a bin, and this has got a LS swap, the V8. And what I've done is I've stuck a supercharger on it. I've got this around 550 horsepower. Very light, really easy to slide around with the V8 in it. Can be a little twitchy, but as long as you're on the left foot brake, you're absolutely fine. I found that the V8 swap really helped this car out a lot. But yeah, very good drift car. Nice looking car as well. Gotta love a Mazda RX-7. My personal opinion is the shame about the noise in Forza Horizon 4 with the little Dorito in it, because in real life they sound awesome. On this game, rubbish. They sound like RC cars. Anyway, on to the next. Now this is the 2005 BMW M3. I love this car. As a grip car, as a drift car, I've got a few of them and all set up for different occasions. But I absolutely love this car. This has got the standard engine in it. You can tune these up to over 900 horsepower, so they have plenty of power with twin turbos stuck on them. Great handling car, brilliant for drifting, and as I said, you can set these up for grip and they really do hold up that sort of power, which I really didn't think it would. But very good car, very easy to control, very smooth drifter. Can tandem with this all day long, absolutely love it. As I said, most BMWs are very good drift cars. And you know what, next one up, I'm going to jump into another BMW, but it's probably not one that you're thinking of. Did you think I was going to pull this out? This is the James Bond edition BMW Z8. Now this has a supercharged V8 in it, and my god, this thing is unbelievable when it comes to needlepoint. Now up until a couple of weeks ago, this was my personal best scoring car, 508,000. I just beat it. It took me ages to beat it as well. And the other car I will be, you know what, we'll jump into that one next. But I love this car. I tend to pull this out when there's quite a few different people on the hill all drifting nicely together, because I am very accurate with this car. I find this car, along with another one on this list, is just the most precise, smooth, accurate handling car that I've got. I don't know if it's just the settings that I've done on it, but I absolutely love this for drifting. Next one out, I will bring out my personal best scorer. And here she is, my personal best scorer. And straight off the bat, yes I know, you're probably not going to like the paint job, but I had to have a go. I saw these cool lowriders and I thought, you know what, I want to give it a shot. This one didn't turn out too well. But anyway, as a drift car, brilliant. This has got the 7 litre V8 twin turbo setup in it. It is a beast. I think it's 1300 horsepower. This is the only drift car that I have set up, and a lot of people are going to hate me for this as well, but this has actually got race tyres on it. Now I found when I was trying to do my PB that with race tyres and silly amounts of power, you can, not only can you get wide angle, but you can also keep up the speed and the wheel speed, which on the needle point gives you more points. And I managed to score, I believe it was 518,000 on the wheel with this. And this is rear wheel drive, and it's just an absolute monster. I do have the setup shared on this. Now if you do like any of my paint jobs, any of the stickers that you've seen on the car, and if I've got a setup for it that I've shared, they are all on my hub. So just add me or follow me, URXP space LDN. That's URXP LDN. Now, as I said, everything is on there. I am trying to get my customized level 20 and my tuner level 20. So of course I'm going to try and get that in there. But yeah, this is an absolute weapon. Now I was using just sport tyres on this, as most of my other cars are, or the second set of tyres if you like that you choose from. But yeah, this one, absolute monster. If you like, go and jump in it and see if you can beat my score on needlepoint. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but my god, it is a beast. Now this is the BMW M6 Coupe. Now this one isn't the Forza edition, but go and get the Forza edition. It is a brilliant screamer. First of all, it's got a V10 in it, so it sounds epic. And yeah, it's got a 7 multiplier on it. So if you want to farm them Forza points to make money, or just to, you know, max all your car's perks out, this is the car to have. I've regularly maxed out my Forza points at 999, and it is mainly due to this car. This is an absolute beast when it comes to Forza points. Good looking screamer, very good, smooth. It's got that good wheelbase on it, nice weight balance, typical BMW. Absolute weapon. Now this is my actual grip car setup, so I prefer the look of it to my drift car, but get the Forza edition, you will not regret it. Great car to hack points with and very easy to drift. Anyway, on to the next. Now if you're a subscriber to the channel, you will know that I have featured this car a lot. especially on the how to drift tutorials. For me, this is the perfect drift car on the game. This is the 92 Nissan Silvia Club KS. Now, I said earlier, any S chassis car, that includes the 98 KS Aero, the 94 Silvia KS, they're all epic drift cars. This one in particular, I don't know why, I just bonded with it and absolutely love it. Now, I've got loads of setups for this car. If you check my hub, I've got everything ranging from the standard engine for novice drifters right up to a V8 supercharged, and I called it the Pro Drifter with 1,000 horsepower. Now, it might sound mental at 1,000 horsepower for a newbie, but it's a really controllable drift car. As I say, I have got all different tunes for it. Even this paint is up for a share. But it's just a brilliant all-rounder. Very accurate, very smooth, especially with the V8. I can't stress how much the V8 improves this car. Not over the standard engine, but once you RB26, I find the RB26 a bit laggy, so you constantly got to be winding it up. The standard engine with standard tyres, fully maxed out, is brilliant, and with a V8 in it, supercharged, it's just an epic drifter. Now this one is going to finish off the actual top 10, but I will jump into a couple of cars that are also brilliant, but didn't quite make the list. Now this is the HSV GTSR, epic drifter, just didn't quite make the list, but nothing against it at all. This is the Infiniti Q60, brilliant car, lovely sounding car as well. Not too keen on the front canards, but otherwise a lovely drifter. Just didn't make the top 10, but that is nothing to take away from how good of a drift car this actually is. The Ford, or I hate to say it, the Shelby GT350R, the Mustang, absolute beast of a car as well. This is actually my grip setup one. This or the GT500 are both epic drifters actually. They're really good. Just didn't quite make the list, but again, nothing to take away from that car. It's a really good drift car. Bet you weren't expecting to see this in a top 10 drift cars, even if it is in the backup list. The Ferrari TDF. Well, this is one of my absolute dream favourite cars in real life. Not quite in this colour, but this is my drift setup one. Brilliant drifter. Everyone shouts about how crap the V12 sound, but you know what? This V12 I quite like, and it is a brilliantly balanced, smooth drifter, and you haven't even got slap turbos on it for lag. Straight out the box, max that engine up, and it's a brilliant drift car. This is my Ford Cosworth RS500, although this has got an XR4 Ti paint job. Reason being, it's got a straight 6 twin turbo, just like the old school XR4 Ti. So I thought, you know what, slap a paint job on it as well. But again, a brilliant drift car, nice and light, loads of power. You can drift for days. I actually love this car. It's one of my cruise cars. Love to take it out. Paint job is up for share, like many of my paint jobs. Again, if you like it, follow my hub, URXPLDN, and you can also be driving around in this absolute classic, gorgeous car. And to finish it all off, nothing against the car at all, it is not in last place, but the Dodge Charger Hellcat. Epic car, love it. CSRT Hellcat. Lovely supercharger whine on it as well, so when you're playing first person you can constantly hear that whine. Nice long wheelbase, makes it nice and easy to slide around. Loads of power, just a drift weapon, but didn't quite make it on the list purely because there are some better drift cars out there, as I've said. Now if you've made it along this far, we'll jump in the car, and you know what, we'll stay in this and we'll go out for a little drive, and I'm going to explain to you a bit of a direction that the channel is going to be taking. Right, so yeah, we're still in the Dodge SRT Hellcat. We'll take this for a spin, and we'll explain a few changes that are going to be happening to the channel. Now, when I started the channel, obviously we was in COVID times. Being that I'm an absolute massive petrol head, I stuck to Forza all the way through it so far, but I do want to start showing more of what I get up to in the real world outside of Forza, and I want to start putting it on YouTube. Now, I'm a massive biker. I love bikes. I've ridden bikes since I was 5 years old. Now, I've brought a vlogging type setup, if you like, lately. I've been going out and hunting roads. So I will be doing some POV motorbike rides. Now, I do go out of a group in South London. I won't say their name just until I spoke to one of the admin there. But we go out, we go up to a bit of mischief, but we do a lot of bike ride outs, do Wheelie Wednesday. And yeah, we basically just have a laugh on the bikes. So we will be doing some non-Forza material coming up. Now, I play Forza constantly with my friends. Every single night I'm on Forza. Obviously now I've got over my fun, but I will be still doing Forza content, so don't worry. And I will be doing a lot more actual cruise content now as the club is starting to pick up. Now, if you're a wheel user, I'm admin for a club called Swerve. Now, it is, sorry for anyone who doesn't meet the criteria, but it is an over 18s wheel user group. Now, as I say, I'm just admin for it. I didn't make the rules up, but they're the rules and I got to stick to them. But it is a wheel user only club. So if you're looking to cruise with other wheel users, race or drift with other wheel users, give the club a little look, send me a message on here or on Xbox, URXP, LDN, and send in an invite, come out for a spin. I don't care if you're new to a wheel, it makes no difference. It's more about the type of person you are, really, and we want quality over quantity. At the moment it's a small club, but anyway, so once the club, now it's got a few people in it, don't get me wrong, but once the club is up to some good numbers, I want to be getting in some big massive cruises, drift nights, race nights. We do these pretty much every night when a few people are on, but I'm going to start bringing that content in, and also obviously stick to drifting because I absolutely love drifting. But yeah, as I say, if you're excited about the bike stuff, please let me know. Let me know what you think. Say stuck around. Thank you for sticking around this long. I've jumped up loads of numbers in the last few weeks when it comes to subscribers, so thank you for everyone hitting that subscribe button. If you're new, if you like the sound of what you've seen and what you're going to see in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button, help this little channel grow, and I will see you on the next one. Be safe, people.